Magandang araw po sa lahat ng ating mga kaibigan, mga subscribers, mga followers dyan mula sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ako nga po pala si Earl Anthony Dorano. Isa po akong, just a little background of myself, isa po akong Associate Financial Planner ng Registered Financial Planner of the Philippines. Isa din po akong Licensed Insurance Underwriter at isa din po akong Virtual Assistant. Ito po yung sa online. At dati po akong supervisor ng isang BPO, and I was also a team leader for a software company, and before I became a sales agent for St. Peter, I was also a banker and credit card specialist for an international bank, which is JP Morgan Chase. So siguro tinatanong ng iba, bakit po ako nag-join ng St. Peter? Actually, it was an accident. Someone introduced me to a sales agent, and then we started talking about commissions, and then I got interested. So I started introducing it to my family. So ended up having 10 clients who were all my relatives, and then as it went on, it got bigger and bigger. So I ended up having 100. Currently, I now have 100 clients under my name. But I'm not going to talk about myself. We're going to talk about St. Peter. At before I proceed with the rest of the slides, just an overview as to what we're going to discuss today. We're going to talk about St. Peter. Pag-uusapan din po natin yung mga plans na ina-offer nila sa market. Kasama na po dyan yung traditional plan at kasama din po dyan yung cremation plan. On top of that, we're also going to talk about the features and benefits. And lastly, pag-uusapan din po natin yung value-added benefits. So, yung karamihan sa atin siguro alam na yung St. Peter. At one point, we experience talking to an agent or may namatay sa family or kaibigan natin, pumunta tayo sa chapel, nakita na po natin or na-experience na po natin yung services na ina-offer ng St. Peter, which is it's no longer surprising why it lasted over 50 years in the death care industry. So just an FYI, it has been around in the death care industry for such a long time now. In fact, it's also very important that we also make sure that we know who we're dealing with. So yung St. Peter po, aside from registered siya sa Securities and Exchange Commission, nakalista din po siya as one of the pre-need companies according to the Insurance Commission website. If you want to check it yourself, feel free to go to the Insurance Commission website. You can check it anytime. At aside from the fact that it has been around for a long time, it's also one of the top companies here in the Philippines. In fact, back in 2017, it ranked 168th among the top 1,000 companies in the Philippines. That's according to Business World. So now that we know about St. Peter, let's now talk about the plans na ino-offer niya sa market. So dalawang categories lang po yan. Meron po tayong tinatawag na traditional at meron din po tayong tinatawag na cremation. Unang pag-uusapan natin is yung traditional. Ano nga ba yung traditional? Ito po yung mga simpleng plans, yung mga walang masyadong complication or hindi masyadong complex, kumbaga. Sa traditional po, meron po tayong 6 na plans. Ito po yung Saint Anne. Meron din po tayong Saint Bernadette, Saint Clare, Saint Dominic, Saint Gregory, at lastly, meron din po tayong Saint George. Ano nga ba yung pagkakaiba ng mga plans na to? Simple lang. It will just all boil down to how you would want your casket to look. Okay? So, kung gusto mo yung mahal, afford mong magbayad ng mahal, pwede kang mag-Saint Anne. Ito po yung picture ng casket ng Saint Anne. Ito po ay metal. Meron po siyang double top po siya. Meron po siyang split dito. Tapos meron din po siyang full lid cover. Pero kung gusto mo yung medyo affordable, pwede kang you have the option to go for Saint Bernadette, Saint Clare. Meron din po tayong Saint Dominic, Saint Gregory at Saint George. Pero kung pagbabasihan niyo lang po yung simplicity, yung purpose, some nowadays we have to be practical. That's why I have to be completely honest. Karamihan po sa mga kumuha sa akin, they went for Saint Dominic, Saint Gregory at Saint George. Kasi casket lang naman yan eh, 'di ba? Yun yung sinasabi nila. And in terms of prices, there's several options or payment options for our clients. We have the option to pay it on spot. Meron po tayong 10% discount automatic pag spot cash payment, meaning bayaran mo one time, big time. Pero if hindi mo afford, meron din po tayong other options. Meron po tayong monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual. So if you have already made up your mind, if you have already decided, feel free to PM me or leave a comment below, and we can talk further, or talk in details so that we can process your plan, especially if you're in Cebu. Okay? So ito po yung mga traditional plans. Ano po yung cremation plan? Simple po. Yung cremation plan, ito po yung mga plans that involves urn. Dalawa lang po yung klase ng cremation plans na ina-offer as of the moment. Meron po tayong St. James, meaning cremation agad-agad. Okay? Kaya nga yung contract price niya is 66,000 kasi wala ng coffin, urna, or cremation na agad-agad. Pero yung ibang clients, mas gusto nila na ilagay muna yung katawan nila, in case they die, ilagay mo ng katawan nila dun sa casket or sa coffin, and then after the viewing, then dun sila i-cremate. So we also have that option, or we also have that arrangement, at yan ang ina-address ng St. Jude. Medyo may kamanghalan nga lang kasi yung contract price is 99,000. Pero kagaya ng mga traditional plans, you also have the option to pay it in installment. We have monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, at annual, and again, we have 10% discount for spot cash payment. Again, if you're interested, just leave your comment below, or you can also search me on Facebook. Just send me a message so that we can talk further. Okay? Now that we're done talking about the plans that St. Peter offers in the market, let's now talk about the features and benefits. Sa features and benefits, very simple. Very affordable po yung mga premium namin, and I'm very proud to say that it's non-inflationary. So it doesn't matter kung ano yung inflation rate ng Pilipinas, kasi if you started, let's say nag-monthly ka, if you started paying 650 pesos on the first month, then you will have the same exact amount, provided that everything's good, that you're a good payer, there's no problem with the account, then you will most likely be paying the same exact amount on the fifth year. It's non-inflationary and very affordable yung installment. Yung traditional po na plan, meron pong automatic na free 4 days viewing sa chapel, at yung sa mga cremation plans, meron pong 3 days na free. Okay? Paano pag yung sinasabi ng iba, paano pag fully book yung chapel? Meron pong mga options, pero if you decide to have the viewing inside your house, pwede naman po, automatic po na 9 days free yung viewing. Okay? So depende yan. Chapel, tapos traditional plan, may 4 days na viewing. Kung cremation po, tapos sa chapel yung viewing, meron pong 3 days na free. Kung sa bahay, 9 days po yung free. So I just wanna get that straight. And then, another feature is, yung plan niya, hindi po siya limited sa plan holder mismo. Kasi may instances, di ba, na uh, may mamamatay sa family, mga relatives, kapatid, mga kamag-anak, o kahit hindi relatives, sabihin natin very close friend or kapitbahay mo na naging barkada mo, gusto mo i-assign yung plan mo para makatulong sa family, pwede po yan. Pwede nating i-assign yung plan. Meaning, it's a transfer of the plan from living to deceased. Paano pag buhay pa? Pwede din namang pag-usapan yan. May cases na, in fact, I think that was 2 years ago, yung plan holder was my friend who decided to migrate to Canada. So, ginawa niya is, binenta niya yung plan sa kaibigan niya. So, tawag dyan, transfer of plan. So, pinenta namin yung plan, tapos sila na nag-usap ng price, tapos transfer lang namin yung pangalan ng plan holder from the original plan holder to the second plan holder. Yun nga, ngayon, I'm dealing with the second plan holder. So, it was just a smooth process. Aside from the assignability and transferability option, meron ding instances na hindi na-render ang services. So kung nagkataon na hindi na-render yung services, it says here, beneficiary may receive cash value according to a schedule if the memorial service is not performed. Ito po, kailangan po nating i-check or i-review kung bakit hindi po na-render ang services. As long as qualified po and then may reason bakit hindi na render yung service, then we'll make sure that it's taken care of. Okay? So, ngayon, tapos na natin pag-usapan yung features and benefits. Pag-usapan naman natin ngayon yung value added benefits. Meron po tayong unpaid balance din paid, cash benefit, waiver of installment, at meron din po tayong accidental death and dismemberment. Ito po, I'm going to talk about in details and I'm also going to set some examples. So, pag-usapan muna natin yung cash benefit at unpaid balance din paid. So, paano ba to? How does this work? So, for example, si plan holder, kumuha siya ng Saint Anne at as we know, yung Saint Anne, yung contract price niya is 120,000. So, kumuha siya, tapos yung plan holder opted for installment, 'di ba? 5 years to pay. Nagkataon na namatay yung plan holder on the second year, meaning hindi nabayaran yung plan. So what's going to happen is as long as we're going to look into the qualification. So as long as the plan holder was 18 to 60 years old, meaning insurable yung edad nung time na bumili siya ng plan, at namatay yung plan holder after 1 year of contestability period, at namatay yung plan holder between the age of 18 and 65, then automatic po na waived or deemed as fully paid yung plan. Ito po yung isa sa mga example. On top of that, kasi meron po tayong cash benefit or cash assistance, so makakatanggap po yung family na namatayan, makakatanggap po sila ng 120,000 as cash assistance. As long as na-qualify po yung or eligible po yung plan holder. Paano pag fully paid na yung plan? Nangyayari din po yan. May mga instances na fully paid na yung plan tapos on the 7th year namatay po yung plan holder. So as long as 18 to 60 years old during the purchase of the plan, and as long as that plan holder dies between the age of 18 and 65, then automatic po makakatanggap din po yung family ng cash assistance, which is 120,000. Paano po pag iba yung nangyari? Ano po ba yung ibig sabihin ng waiver of installment? So waiver of installment, for example, same plan type, Saint Anne, same contract price, 120,000. Ang nangyayari dito is hindi naman sa lahat ng pagkakataon na namamatay yung plan holder. May mga cases po na let's say na disable. So meron pong ibang set of qualifications yan. So for this type of scenario, as long as 18 to 60 years old during the purchase of the plan, as long as uninterrupted disability of at least 6 months, tapos hindi po umabot ng 60 years old upon disability, then automatic po waive po yung installment. And the same thing with the other value added benefit, which is accidental death and dismemberment. So for example, same plan type, Saint Anne, same contract price po, 120,000. During the paying period, na-aksidente po yung plan holder. So namatay, unfortunately. So may ibang set of criteria din po yan. Dapat 18 to 55 years old during the purchase of the plan. Tapos, tinitignan po natin yung mga medical records. So, pag nalaman natin na accidental loss of life or loss of both hands, feet, or mga dismemberment, then tinitignan din po natin yung edad. Pag yung plan holder has not reached 60 upon death, then makakakuha din po ng cash benefit which is equivalent to the contract price. And since yung kinuha nung plan holder is Saint Anne that has a contract price of 120,000, so makakakuha po yung bereaved family or yung namatayan, makakakuha po sila ng 120,000. So ito po yung mga value added benefits ng plan. Just a summary, yung St. Peter plans po is anti-inflationary, meaning yung binayaran mo sa simula, yun din yung babayaran nyo hanggang sa katapusan as long as okay yung plan nyo. Tapos meron din po tayong 1-year contestability period. This is something that's unique about St. Peter kasi nga hindi kami humihingi ng mga medical records, okay? So we don't look into your medical condition. We don't look into that. Most insurance companies, they have 2 years contestability period, pero yung sa St. Peter, it's just 1-year contestability period. Yung iba medyo nako-confuse kung ano ba tong contestability period. Sabihin natin, ako, pumunta ako sa doktor, tapos sabi ng doktor, very critical na yung condition ko. I only have 2 months to live. So, ako, gusto ko, practical, gusto ko, okay yung family ko. Para hindi sila magka-problema, kukuha ko ng St. Peter. Kung titignan yung mabuti, malulugi yung St. Peter kasi nga, yun yung gagawin ng ibang mga kliyente, di ba? Pag may taning na yung buhay nila or may relative sila na feeling nila mamamatay na, so kukuha sila agad ng St. Peter. Yan po yung misconception po ng mga tao. Kumukuha sila agad ng plan once they know na medyo parang hindi na kaya or parang alam mo yun, parang mamamatay na yung pasyente or yung relative. Kung kukuha kayo ng St. Peter sa point na yan, medyo kung titignan mo mabuti, parang malulugi yung kumpanya, di ba? So it's also a way for us to protect the company. Kaya may 1-year contestability period, meaning just prove to us that you can stay or pay this plan for 1 year. After that, then everything's good. Tapos, kung installment basis, may 5-year installment. Meron po tayong monthly, quarterly, semi-annual at annual. And again, St. Peter plans are all transferable. Ibig sabihin, pwede siyang i-transfer from living to living. Meron din po siyang option to transfer it from living to deceased. And that's what we call assignable. And just like I mentioned, meron din po siyang mga value-added insurance coverage at inclusive of memorial and cremation services. So this is just to sum it up. If you have questions, concerns, again, just search me on Facebook, Earl Anthony Dorano. You can send me a message or you can leave your comments down below. Again, before I leave, you can visit our website. That's www.stpeter.com.ph. You can download the PDF files for free, no charge at all. Doon din po makikita yung mga directory ng chapels, tsaka yung mga offices. You can always visit that website anytime. And before I leave, I really hope that you learned something out of the slideshow presentation. And don't forget to click like, share it to your friends on your social media accounts, and subscribe. Again, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Ito po si Earl Anthony Durano na nagsasabing magandang araw po sa lahat and hope to see you on my next vlog presentation. Thank you po and Happy New Year.